What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over the new playoffs cards in NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. We're also going to be talking about the flash cards briefly. Not that I really care about the flash cards whatsoever, because to me, they really don't matter a ton. Now, I do think for the next stage of playoffs, you need to have all of the pink diamonds from the winning team. So every team that won, you're going to have to get the pink diamonds to get the Galaxy Opals for these specific squads. Now, as I do dive into this thing, if you're new to the channel, please smash that subscribe button. I appreciate the support as always. Ty Jerome up first. Ty Jerome is good in real life. Like, I didn't realize how good Ty Jerome truly was. The guy can play 6'5", 6'4" wingspan, 98 3-ball, 96 speed, solid defense, decent enough driving dunk, good playmaking. Ty Jerome based on very quick, Pro 2 leaner, Garland dribble style, Francis size up, Curry escape. I mean, Ty Jerome's going to be really solid. I don't think anybody's going to debate that. One thing I'm curious of is, what does this release truly look like? I've not used Ty Jerome at all this year, so that's the one thing about Ty Jerome that I'm not sure about. But it comes with the Pro 2 leaner, good size, good versatility, a solid card for you guys if you are balling on a budget. Naji Marshall from the flash drop, 92 as speed, 89 3-ball. Naji Marshall on very quick, normally in a rush dribble style. It's fine, he's not the worst. Is he the best though? No, Naji Marshall isn't great. 6'6" at that small forward position. Just wish I could be a little bit higher on the card in Naji Marshall. Moses Moody up next, 93 3-ball, 95 speed, good defense, 95 driving dunk. Moses Moody on very quick, normal leaner, debug dribble style. Thing for me with Moses Moody is, release-wise, it's going to be pretty solid. The problem with Moses Moody is I just wish he was a little bit taller. And again, I'm not hating on Moses Moody, but I think that's, a decent ass 6'5" at the shooting guard position at this stage. Just isn't ideal. Also wish he had a better leaner. Like, the normal leaner going right is fine. Going left, it's just not ideal. Mikal Bridges up next, 6'6" shooting guard, 7'2" wingspan, hot spots forward, 96 3-ball, 96 speed, great defense, good driving dunk. Mikal Bridges on very quick. Mikal Bridges leaner. And again, I don't mind these playoff cards, but it just comes a point in a time. It's like these cards would have been really good. At this stage, I just don't think that Mikal Bridges base is really going to be that great. And again, I'm not trying to hate on Mikal Bridges. Like, that's not what I'm trying to do. But it's just at this stage, I think it's really tough for me to be that high on a Mikal Bridges card. Again, I'm not trying to hate. It's just like Mikal Bridges base, 6'6". It's just, the card is going to leave something to be desired. He's not horrible, but the card just ultimately, with that release, is not going to be great. Lu Dort can play point guard. Interesting. Up next, 94 3-ball, 96 speed, great defense, good driving dunk. Lu Dort on very quick spine, normal leaner, debug dribble style. The problem that I see with Lu Dort is this. You're going to have to run Lu Dort at point guard, and then you're going to have to run a shooting guard that can make some plays, because Lu Dort's, ability to handle the ball just isn't ideal. It's not horrible, right? It's fine, but you're going to want to at least run a shooting guard like a Dr. J, like somebody that can definitely create their own shot. So that's just kind of my thing with Lu Dort. I don't think the card is horrible, but he's not necessarily a primary ball handler to me when I'm looking at things. So that's the other thing about Lu Dort that I really see that I'm a little bit hesitant on, is it's like, I just don't know as far as a primary ball handler if that's going to be where Lu Dort's at his best. Jamal Murray up next, 6'4", 6'7", wingspan, 98 3-ball, 95 speed, solid defense, decent driving dunk. Jamal Murray, very quick. Jamal Murray, leaner, Jalen Green dribble style. It's just not ideal. Like, again, I get all of these cards having, their own SIGs and stuff, but it's just like at this stage, it's just, it's not ideal. We've seen these cards in the game, or not, but we've seen newer cards in the game that obviously do get changed SIGs, change releases. And it's tough after that to go back to these cards with their base SIGs. And that's just kind of my opinion on things. Obviously, if you want to run Jamal Murray, do ultimately what you got to do. But I'm just saying, it's tough for me to really hype up a Jamal Murray card when, guess what? He doesn't see any of the new SIGs. Now, I will say this. Jamal Murray's release this year is way better than it has been in past years. I still just don't think Jamal Murray is worth it. Jaden McDaniels up next. Timberwolves legend, 93 3-ball, 93 speed, great defense, good driving dunk. Jaden on very quick. Normal leaner. It's just like at this stage, I'm greedy. I want the Pro 2 leaner like Ty Jerome's got. I still don't hate Jaden because defensively he's going to be solid. He's going to shoot the ball well. Release-wise is okay. if there was a complaint, it's that I wish the leaner would have been slightly better. You know, that's the only real complaint I think you can draw here with Jaden McDaniels, because the card's going to be good. 6'9", going to be able to play defense at a really high level. I think Jaden McDaniels is going to be really good. Derrick White up next, 6'4", 6'7", wingspan, out spots from everywhere, 96 3-ball, 98 speed, great defense, good driving dunk. The Derrick White base. It's a release that Derrick White on normal was already super quick. So now you're putting that on very quick. His standing shot is going to be so quick. His leaner stinks though. And again, at this stage of the game, where everybody's nearly got every, max stats, max badges, you need a leaner. And that's kind of the tough part about Derrick White. I do like his defense. I don't mind his height. Like his standing shot. But again, do wish he had a leaner. Kulibali up next. 94 3-ball, 94 speed, great defense, 95 driving dunk. Kulibali, I'm very quick. Normal leaner, debug dribble style. Again, the thing for me is this, right? Kulibali is really solid, especially with that release on very quick. He's going to be able to do a lot of things. But to me, it's like, again, if you're comparing him to, I'm just trying to think of some of the top shooting guards in the game, because Kulibali is going to get compared to those guys. He's 6'8", he's going to have a good release. Defensively, he's going to be solid. But how much better is Kulibali than an even guy like Robert Covington? That's what I'm going to go back to, is I don't know. Again, I think Kulibali's release might be slightly better, but he is 6'8", Covington's 6'9". I think Kulibali's good. I just don't think he's going to be in that elite level at that shooting guard position, right? I don't think you're going to be able to compare him to a guy, let's say, like Amen Thompson. I don't think he's that type of level of good. Kulibali's good, but he's not that type of level. Aaron Nesmith up next, another one of your playoffs cards here. Galaxy Open Nesmith, 6'5" shooting guard. How many 6'5" players are we, 6'4", 6'5" players are we getting today, okay? 6'4", 6'5", 6'4", 6'5", 6'4", 6'5", 6'4", 6'5", 6'4", 6'5", 6'4", 6'5". I mean, it's crazy. Basically, we didn't get one big man from this these playoff challenges. It's kind of crazy, in my opinion, that we didn't get one of them. Nesmith, 94 3-ball, 94 speed, great defense. Nesmith, I'm very quick, normal leaner. But again, it's just like, what does he give you that, some of these other cards don't? That's kind of the question that I would have for Nesmith. He's fine, just like all of the cards are fine. Like, they're not bad, but it's just like, I don't know how great they are. I don't know how much I can truly hype them up. To me, a lot of these cards are just fine. Nesmith's another one of them. He's fine, right? He's just fine. Tyler Herro up next, Dark Matter. 6'5", only a 6'3" wingspan. Does have that SGA moving crossover. Herro on very quick. Herro leaner. It's just, he's not going to be great. Like, honestly, I don't know what Ty Jerome's standing shot looks like, but I think Ty Jerome probably is going to be better than Tyler Herro. Like, Tyler Herro, to me, is not that impressive whatsoever. I know he's a dark matter, but defensively, he's mediocre. His release, I don't think, is going to be that great. I just am not that optimistic about Ty Jerome, and maybe I should be, but when I'm looking at things, it's just like, yikes for Ty Jerome. I do not think the card is great. 100 overall Dwight, last but certainly not least. Dwight, I'm very quick. Yikes. He does see the Pro 2 leaner, which is nice. Francis, size up. Kemba escape. The thing for me, though, is it's like, I think I really wanted Dwight to get a change release, because the Dwight Howard on very quick is just not going to be ideal. It's just not a great release on this game. Now, with that being said, obviously, again, the Pro 2 leaner is nice. Dwight's player build is going to be nice. But again, that Dwight Howard release is going to hold the card back. Now, again, these new playoff cards, I would say Ty Jerome is fine. Lu Dort is fine. A lot of these cards, though, in my opinion, just ultimately aren't great. They're just not. And so, am I going to grind this playoffs cards? Not until they show me something. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to grind any of these playoff cards for, mediocre cards. The tallest card we got today, Jaden McDaniels, is actually okay, but most of these cards are just not great because they're just so undersized at this stage. As far as the flash cards, Kulibali probably is my favorite by far. I don't think there's any really that are on the level of Kulibali. I think he's by far and away the best. But again, I just don't think he's anything that crazy. So, am I kind of let down with this playoffs drop? Me, kind of am. But again, if you're, super stoked about it, do what you guys have to do. That's going to wrap it up for our video. Drop a like on it, guys. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.